And I think the first part of this issue that should be articulated is AI is kind of a fancy thing. It's, first of all, it's 2 letters.
Today I want to talk briefly about AI, or artificial intelligence, which is, by the way, a misnomer. It is not intelligence by any means. It doesn't think. What we call AI is really just automation of complex tasks. You put some data in and some data comes out. The machine gives you back the data ordered in a different way according to a set of instructions. But it has no understanding or conscience of its own. This is just not possible for machines. There are many science fiction stories about computers or machines or robots becoming sentient and super intelligent and controlling humans. But that is mostly just a fantasy. This is not gonna happen. That's not to say that AI won't bring problems. The main one, of course, is that it's going to get rid of a lot of jobs. Especially some repetitive office work can be easily replaced. But even some intellectual or even creative work is going to be replaced, such as journalism. Actually, I'm not sure if a lot of journalism these days is not really written by machines. It certainly looks this way. Also, there will be much more manipulation in the media to the point where you will not know what is real and what isn't. In fact, it's almost this way right now, but it's going to get worse. Right now, AI is still not that good. I mean, even chat, which is the most advanced form, because it's simpler to reproduce, is not that great. Despite the hype, it's relatively easy to identify when you're chatting with a bot and when you're chatting with a person. Then you have voice and image, which have improved a lot recently, but it is still far from perfect. But eventually, it is possible that we will soon reach a time when deepfake videos are really indistinguishable from real videos, and voices are faked to perfection. This, of course, will lead to a lot of scams and new types of criminal activity. There are already cases in which people clone the voice or the images of other people for criminal purposes. This kind of thing will certainly increase. The other problem I see with AI is that it's going to lead to a further atomization of society. The fact that AI is not real intelligence doesn't matter. A good simulation is enough for most people. Even now, there are people who develop relationships or simulations of relationships with anime characters. When you have more realistic sex dolls or virtual characters or robots capable of more realistic talk, it's very likely that a lot of young men will have only virtual girlfriends. Women perhaps too, even if sex is easier for women up to a certain point. But some of them may choose to go that route too. In fact, it seems that we are being primed for that with movies like Her or the new version of Blade Runner and several other movies promoting this kind of virtual or robot relationship. Robots, of course, cannot have babies, so it's just another way of making sure that people don't reproduce.
When we invest in clean energy and electric vehicles and reduce population, more of our children can breathe clean air and drink clean water.